Okay, we're gonna install a dash cam harness on my Supra really quick before we lose all the lights. Just in case I want to drive it tomorrow. I'm gonna get this done right now. So I'm gonna take off that housing right there. I have the Mangoal power adapter. Let's see, this is all the stuff it came with. Here is the USB-C, trim removal, and then there is the plug right here, the 3-pin, and this is what we're gonna piggyback with. So I'm gonna get rid of that dash trim right now. Okay, this doesn't look like it would be too hard. I'm gonna use, yeah, it's not like super tight in there. Okay, I don't know why, but it stopped recording as I got the trim piece off. So it worked best by sticking the trim removal tool on the bottom split of the mirror. And from there, I pried off the right one first, and then you can just take the left one off from there. Okay, so what we're looking at is right there, that red pin right there. I gotta take that out, and that's what we're gonna piggyback. Just looking at this, it just looks like it'll pull out. I don't know if there is a clip. Nope, it just pulls straight out. All right, you don't need a trim removal tool. You can just take both of your fingers and pop it off. If you look at it, the two like protrusions go on the bottom. Now, can we get this in? And then we take the original connector, plug it into the new one, and that is pretty much it. That is how easy these things are to install sometimes, assuming you get the right ones. So now I'm gonna take the USB port and connect it into here. And now we test this for power. This is the dash cam that I'm installing. It's the Pelsee P1 Pro, and it's got a Starvis 2 sensor. It was only $50. So I'm mainly in it because it has the Starvis 2. Okay, so this is the dash cam. It's actually a lot smaller than I was expecting it to be. And maybe I will install the rear at some point. It has GPS in this, Wi-Fi. But yeah, maybe I will install the rear at some point. Maybe not today because I'm just running out of time. Moment of truth. We have power. Gotta put a card in, but yeah, we have power here, and it looks pretty dang good. I think there's gonna be enough space for me to run the wire. Doesn't look, because there's like a gap, a decent gap that is where the rear view mirror comes out. So I don't think this is gonna be that big a deal. It's tough because there's a decent amount of wiring here, and there is not a lot of space in this housing. So I'm gonna see, how am I gonna do this? If anything, I'll just have this part protrude out, and I'll double stick tape this onto the plastic, and everything else hopefully tucks in okay. I think I might have it. Okay, I got the top clipped in. Okay, that's stuck on. Yeah, there's not a lot of space in the where the mirror comes out, or where the hole for the mirror is. So this is fairly difficult because there's a lot of wire that it comes with. I think it's clipped in now, because now it doesn't want to pull apart, which is good. So that is where I put it. Could have probably put it a little bit straighter, but it's fine. I don't really see it too much from my angle. Now we have the static sticker. Now we're gonna put that up there, and then we're gonna attach the dash cam to this. Not the greatest of angles, but it kind of is what it is. Okay. Now we install the dash cam. Right. You can just slide off the GPS module, which should be enough for me to get it back on. Yeah, perfect. Okay, there it is right now. I'm gonna have to replace that cable with like a right angle cable, but that is the dash cam installed. Let me walk around to the outside so that you can see it. So it's a couple of cables kind of tucked there. I got it through where the mirror is, and let's take a look from the outside. Okay. So yeah, kind of a bubbling mess. I'm gonna press down the double-sided tape a little bit more. That just kind of is what it is. Not, honestly, not that big a deal when you are from the outside. Can't really tell that much. So we're on. Let's see if we have any warning lights. Okay, so one thing that's weird about this is that there are buttons on this side, and it is not a touch dash cam. And it looks like it would be a touch dash cam, but it is not a touch dash cam. So it's worth noting that there are buttons on this one. But the angle looks pretty good. I'm just gonna have to adjust it a little bit more, but it looks pretty good right now. Okay, so I found my right angle cables. So I went ahead and installed them. I moved the little USB a little bit further down, and I'm pretty happy with the install. Obviously, it's a lot better than having cables running everywhere. It's not super hard. It took me like 30 minutes. And I'll leave links to pretty much all the products that I used today in the description. So if you want to pick them up, go ahead and take a look. Thanks for watching, guys. Recording started.